If you want to support the channel, please consider becoming a member today. Members get early access to videos, access to all the stream VODs, and exclusive access to emotes as well. So if you'd like to support the channel, become a member today. Sneako. I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump scare you with that word. Just the word sends shivers down your spine. This video, though, popped up, and I don't know, I'm feeling great. It's from Kick Uploads. So, if you guys remember, Sneako, I think, was banned from YouTube, or maybe he, like, left because he was gonna get banned. I forget. I don't know. But he's not really on YouTube much, other than, like, clips posted of by other channels of him. He's now over here on Kick, because Kick actually cares about free speech, aka, over here you could talk about how the Jews actually control the world and Hitler maybe had a point. But these clips are getting posted. This popped up. Vitaly and Sneako make a comedian very angry on live stream. So when I first saw this, I was like, what? Is this going to be like this comedian guy's like getting mad? And then I realized, wait, the woman is the comedian. And suddenly this started to make a lot more sense. These manosphere, incel, red pill losers suddenly super excited to make a female comedian get mad or something. I don't know. Seems all too predictable.
I'm feeling great.
No, it's your show. You're not late.
You're not leave when I get there.
Of course not.
That's it.
Show me that fire. How dare I?
Nina, nice to meet you.
Nina.
Vitaly, nice to meet you.
Where do I go?
You can sit right here.
Right over here.
Also, what is this trend with these blogger type style, like the in real life live stuff? What is the trend of finding the echoiest room in the mother world and then going there to record?
Yeah. You actually look like Griselda Blanco. That's crazy.
You should have said Sophia Vergara.
I was thinking.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I don't know her name. I'm not a fan of her, but I know that what she's playing.
I'm not a fan of her. She's hilarious.
I instantly, I can tell where this goes. Yeah, like you look kind of like this girl that I'm not a fan of. Instantly, there's instant negging here. Not to be confused with other more edgy gamer words. It's the practice of giving backhanded compliments and generally making comments that express indifference towards another person, usually a woman, in an attempt to seduce that person.
What she's playing.
I'm not a fan of her. She's hilarious.
Because I know we'll never get her, so what's the point of being a fan? I'm your fan. Yeah. Yeah.
You'll never get me either.
31 seconds in and the mask has slipped. Wow. Not even mother serial rapists are this creepy that fast. Even they know you gotta butter the victim up first. So first and foremost, you're not a fan of any female artist of any sort because you couldn't sleep with her. Let me just try to think about that, okay? This guy, women to him are not people. They're conduits for him to fulfill his disgusting perversion. Like, that's all that women are in his mind.
Yeah.
You'll never get me either, Bundle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. You're hard to get.
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I am.
How come?
How are you guys doing?
It literally feels like they are like hawks swarming their prey. It's so creepy. Like, he's literally being like, okay, so she's like a little bit of a feisty one. She's gonna put up a fight then. Okay, like, what the? Do they think this works? Maybe it only works after they've like slipped something in their drink, maybe. Maybe they forgot the first part to their little mission here. This, honestly, it's disgusting. It's creepy. It's for content or not. It's creepy and rapey and disturbing in every way.
We're doing great.
What have you been up to today? How many people have you seen? In a professional way.
Great question. Professional.
I think she's going.
This is actually an example of like get your mind out of the gutter. You gotta understand, okay? I'm a man. I think of like 3 things: eating and shitting. I'm a man. Like, they're doing it.
Don't worry. I don't bite. No, it's like 6 or how many? Like 6 or 7?
Something like that, but it's a new slate every time somebody walks in, Nina. So we want to see what you really can show. What are your talents?
I sing, I read, I act, I host, I do stand-up comedy. I hate it when people are on their phones while I'm talking.
I'm texting.
Wow, that was on the fly too. That was really
no,
good.
finish your text and then we'll talk. Who are you texting?
My producer.
Okay, what is he saying?
He said, just don't throw this one off the balcony. But
So you do stand-up comedy?
Considering your behavior leading up to this, that joke really didn't land well.
And you sing.
Just to get, it's back and forth. I'll be fine.
Oh, wow. Okay, so good.
I would love to
love
hear
the
a
stand up.
joke.
Stand up,
You know,
stand up.
I
Nobody made us laugh today. They impressed us, but nobody made us laugh. Can you make us laugh?
Yes, I could use a laugh right now if you could do a
for
joke.
that, you'd A, have to pay me, because that's my actual job.
Okay.
Damn.
So I'm not throwing in.
Well, we're not asking you to do a
So, sorry to be pausing it a bunch, but you're watching me and I don't know how to stop talking, so deal with it. They are clearly getting her in a position where she's already hostile. I'm guessing that if a comedian was like, "Oh, you're a comedian, huh? So like, what kind of shit do you do?" They'd probably be like, "Well, I told a really funny joke. I thought you want to hear it or whatever." Like, usually they probably wouldn't respond like, "Well, that's my job, so you need to pay me, dude." They're trying to get her in a position where she feels like she needs to defend herself. She's not on the show anymore to tell jokes and talk about her experiences. Suddenly she's there because to defend herself. Of course you'd get mad. I would get mad too. And then they'd probably post, "Soy boy gets triggered," or whatever. No one's mad, no one's triggered, no one's losing their shit. But people do get upset when they're being treated unfairly, and they can tell that they're being treated unfairly, and the audience can too. Besides the 91 inbreds that literally like this dumb shit, everyone else that watches this knows you guys are scum. There's a reason you're on Kick and not even able to be on YouTube or Twitch. And then you go and say this kind of shit to people, to women, live. It's like, if there's, listen right now, okay? If they are saying this kind of stuff to women live, I don't even think we want to know the kind of stuff they are saying to women when they're not live. They must be disgusting behind closed doors. I don't even want to know the kind of shit they're saying to themselves and to each other behind closed doors.
I can give you tell you a joke.
Okay, I'm going to tell you one very quick, fun, very to the point joke.
Sure.
I'm Venezuelan, and the first time when I was first moving to LA, everybody back home was like,
Is it the video freezing up, or is my stream like glitching? I don't know if that's the video or not.
and the first time when I was
Okay, it's the
first
video.
moving to LA, everybody back home was like, "Oh my God, aren't you scared? Like a new culture, a new language. Aren't you scared?" I was like, guys, I survived a dictatorship, the tortures and murders, political prisoners. I think I can handle a couple of vegan influencers.
Yeah, wow.
I think I will survive.
I think you'll survive.
It just wasn't that funny.
You get one joke for free.
Okay, that was great. Wow.
Wow. How much you charge?
It depends on the size of the venue and the other comics.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was your most
Yeah,
highest?
you have to do that with stand-up. It's like an escalation situation.
Where have
It's
you
like,
performed? What was your biggest show?
my biggest show is my monthly show that I do every last Monday of the month in Culver City at
Okay.
the theater called Blue Door, and I just invite any kind of performer that wants to just.
We should do an open mic.
Hey, come do it!
I would do an open mic.
What are you doing Monday, February 26th?
You.
My show.
No shit, same thing.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Don't do it. No. Lady, don't do it. It's a trap. No. Inviting them to do open mic. They'd be like, "So the other day I saw a car accident happen. At first I was really confused. Then I realized there was a woman driver. The other day I saw a woman on the premises. I didn't know there was a kitchen here." It's just gonna be like the most like juvenile, boring, like, yeah, we all told like the edgy sexist jokes when we were like 15. Okay, dude, you're not really funny anymore. Like, I honestly think it would be like that. Don't do it, lady. No.
Are they always this disrespectful?
I'm disrespectful?
Are they always this way?
Oh, we want to get the best out of you.
I'm disrespectful? Yes. Implying that you could just sleep with somebody in front of them to their face. Well, first of all, just implying that anytime is rude and disrespectful. But implying that you could just do that to the person after you've just tried to demean them and get them in a state where they have been emotionally manipulated to try to desire you? Yeah. Yes, you're disrespectful, you quit. Honestly, that's being nice, okay? You think she's not being a good comedian. She's being hilarious right now by simply only calling you quads disrespectful.
Good thing I'm taking my
Yes.
Monday, February 26th.
Okay.
He's on his knees for
Blue
you.
Door Theater.
Yes, Blue Door.
I will never disrespect you. I'm
Culver
sorry.
City.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm going to get through 14 minutes of this. I actually feel so bad for this girl. She's like trying to play it cool at the same time, but I can tell she's getting frustrated, and I don't blame her. These guys are insufferable.
Okay, I'm coming.
Are you gonna be on your
Also, yeah, by the way, how am I being disrespectful, huh? Proceeds to mock her after asking you to be more respectful.
Yes, I will. Yes. Wait, is that gonna be a crowd so they're gonna laugh at me?
No, they're not gonna laugh at you. They're gonna laugh with you. I can help you if you want. Like, I
Don't
can
worry,
help you,
buddy.
like-
We'll make up for the crowd members that aren't laughing at you. We'll all be here laughing at you, okay?
Do I look like I need help?
Stand-up is not easy,
Yes.
man.
Wait, you can be my ghostwriter for my stand-up.
I can be your ghostwriter.
Yeah, I have a joke.
Stand-up.
You want to hear it?
Okay, fine. Yes,
Yeah.
you hear it first, and then I'll see if this is a good bit.
I did stand up before, yeah.
This guy gives me weird, very, very creepy vibes. Maybe not the creeps based on his comments, but his demeanor gives me the vibe of somebody who is very insecure, socially also very lacking, and is doing everything in his power, like mentally at the same like conscious time, to give the persona that or give the perception that he's actually super chill and just doesn't really give a you know, man.
I did stand up before. He has a million views on YouTube. Yeah, but people walked out. But yeah, well, I'm not kidding. No, I'm not kidding. All right, joke. Where does low-fat milk comes from?
Thin cows.
Oh, you were close. Skinny cows. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that funny?
When are they going to make her mad? Because right now, this girl is destroying them with them being creepy and trying to be like undermine her confidence at the beginning with like, oh, you're hard to get, huh? Why? Like that kind of shit is now because he already made his intent seem to be to either flirt with her and like undermine her and challenge her and debate and all this weird shit. Like you can't tell what he's up to. It just comes off like he's getting destroyed. He's literally getting owned, and like this isn't even a red pill like incel guy getting like wrecked by a woman or something. This is just an incel guy getting wrecked by standard social engagement. I think it's probably that they're bad at this at the same time that they have ulterior motives. They want this clip. I don't know how it's gonna get here, but they want the clip where somewhere she's gonna get angry. They want that.
Okay, how do you
Can
warm
you
up your
cry on
voice?
command?
You do. I can cry on command.
Oh, no, you can't.
No, you can.
God damn.
Do we have to pay?
Cousin
We're
decide.
not.
No, you can't, you dumb bitch.
Oh shit.
How dare? Sorry.
I like how there's just like a random third guy. I didn't even know who is that guy. Derek, how did you get in here again? Derek, damn it, Derek. Just random guy in the back. You're a dumb bitch. Like that's his biggest contribution. Look, babe, look, I was in a video. Listen. You're a dumb bitch. That was me being misogynistic.
How dare? Sorry. That was
What?
like, I don't know you.
Hey.
You cannot call me a bitch.
Oh, are
I
you
don't
gonna cry
know
about it? Are you gonna cry about it?
Your friend is a bad person. I'm not gonna cry about it, but I can make you cry about it.
Make
so
me
let's
cry
leave
about
it
it.
at that.
What are you
Let's
gonna
leave it
do,
at
whip
that. Let's leave it at that.
Okay, so like Sneako and this other guy seem very like awkward and weird and also really creepy. This guy's just like pro autism over here at this point. Like this is what? I get what he's trying to do, but here's the thing, okay? Helpful tip. If you are ever in this kind of a position where he's being hyper aggressive because he's trying to get her to cry on demand. He's trying to like get her to do it, right? So he's trying to see if like maybe I get her actually a little frustrated, she'll cry. If this happened to me, what I would say to this guy is I would say, I see what you're trying to do. I told you I could, but I also, it's a skill and something that I can do when I'm in the right headspace, not it's something you're going to be able to get out of me. And even more so, I wouldn't do it now because of the way you're acting. If someone was like this, like, come on, you say you write rap, come on, little bitch, rap. I'd be like, now, even if I was actually otherwise feeling like, maybe I will, now I'm definitely not going to.
You can't cry on command.
I can. I'm just not engaging with this man. Are you all? Is he also on the show?
He's an intern.
He's an intern. Okay, thank God they don't pay you to humiliate guests or try.
Oh, I'm very apologize about
No,
this.
don't worry.
I'm sorry about him. He's a little
Don't
bit.
worry.
He's
Don't worry. It happens, but don't do it again. I'm not.
Let me
I'm not.
Oh man, these guys are getting obliterated. Oh my god. Now, of course, if I was there, I would have been like tearing them apart rhetorically, calling them all kinds of names, making all kinds of jokes at them. Every time they dissed me like that, when I sensed they were dissing me, I would have just been ahead of it and been like, oh, well, actually, I already know where he's going with this. So I'd be like, yeah, well, actually, I'd see that like earlier when you were trying to like bring my confidence down or something, you think that's going to work. Obviously, you're the insecure little bitch right now. She could have totally done that. But instead of going debate bro mode, which is what I would have done, and I'm not saying it's the best way to do it, she went about it her own way, chilling, just like, it's okay, I get it, just don't ever do it again. Whew. And as this goes on, we'll keep talking about it, but remember, if they're not going to respect her boundary about, please don't say this around me, what other kind of boundaries would they be completely unwilling to respect?
Out of nowhere, if you would have warned me like, hey, I'm gonna can't interject and be kind of
doing the
No,
thing.
and I love you.
Handle
No,
it.
you know why I respect you? You don't let people disrespect you, so that's a huge
not out of
flaw.
nowhere. Like if there's like a previous agreement,
You're an independent woman who don't take no shit.
I can take shit if I'm warned about it.
Look what you've done.
You know, like
Look what you did.
made him cry poorly. Holy shit! You should take a class. He should take an acting class.
Yeah,
because
it's
not-
horrible.
But can you actually cry in command?
Oh my god. Do they think they're being funny? Are they like, oh, haha, I'm playing a character, lol? They may have been trying to do that other manipulative thing that we see in media and that guys will do too, where it's like, guys are pervy and rude and make a girl really uncomfortable. The girl gets a little bit harsh because she needs to get that way to be like, yo, you're creeping me out. Fuck off. Stop it. And then the guy gets all, oh. And then the woman apologizes, comforts the guy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be mean. I didn't mean to make you feel bad. Even if you do respond disproportionately or in a way that's bad or whatever, never apologize for your reaction until the person has first apologized for what they did to get that reaction.
Do you want me to do it right now? Okay.
Imagine Sneako. Sneako has 5 million subscribers. Sneako actually has influence over young men. Oh my god. Oh wait, sorry, I started almost really crying there. My bad. Oh damn, she can cry on demand.
You'll be okay.
Sneako's like, I've never actually had any kind of an emotional experience with a woman, so like, even though she's
All we
acting,
need is to get you
I
in.
think he, like, we got the vibe that he was asking her to do it, like, as a test of her skills. I think maybe he was like, I've never actually even, like, felt the loving touch from my mother. I don't even know what it's like to have my mom, like, get emotional looking into my eyes and, like, crying, thinking about how much she loves me. I don't even know what that's like. Is that, like, a experience for other people? Or in his head, he's thinking, now I get to hug her. I bet this other guy's really bummed. Heh heh. She even dominates Sneako during the crying bit. I know.
Wow. I'm filled with emotion. Wow.
He actually
Needed that
never-
hug.
Damn. The last time I remember crying is just when I saw my dad getting his belt and getting it into a whip, and then everything's kind of just black from there. I haven't cried in a really long time, man.
You're welcome.
That was crazy. Wait, did the tears down? Run?
No, see,
Oh, that's another level.
no, it's like
It takes time.
but it's like,
You weren't prepared for
you
this.
kind of, you should really never like go full in. You know, it's like everything. Emotion has to build.
I felt that. That was there.
Are you pregnant?
No,
Sneako is little. Look at his face here. When he says I felt that. Look at his face. He's like,
emotion has to build.
I felt that. That was there.
look at his face. Like, you can feel, like, inside, I feel like he's having, like, an existential crisis where he's like, I felt that. Yeah, that was definitely there. That was, like, the first time I've ever actually felt that. Yeah, but, like, I totally felt that, man. Yeah, dude. Like, totally, bro. I feel like he's just, you can hear his internal monologue.
Are you pregnant?
No,
Okay, that's good.
and I don't intend
That's
to.
good. Okay, if we kill you, it's only going to be one homicide, not a double homicide. That's
That was
good.
there.
Are you pregnant?
No,
Okay, that's good.
and I don't intend to.
No, because if you were, I'm pushing you down the stairs, so don't worry about that
Oh,
one.
that would, save me a trip to Planned Parenthood. But
Efficiency. Efficiency.
No, I'm not pregnant.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Depends.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna say the egg because we had T-Rex and other creatures that laid eggs before chickens.
How do you feel
Smart.
about Andrew Tate?
Very smart answer there. Also, really, a script? Okay, helpful hint. If this is enough for you to print a script out for, get a camera tripod. Get a boom mic, dude.
How do you feel about Andrew Tate?
Who?
Andrew Tate. I like him.
Oh, the guy who's like in prison in Romania?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's a criminal and a misogynist.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, he's
So if someone asked me, if I was on a red pill channel and they're like, what do you think of Andrew Tate? Okay. That's a clear question. The minute I say I don't like Tate, now I'm the angry feminist hates Andrew Tate freaking out on live stream clip. Now that's how they're going to package it, right? So what you want to do instead is give your answer, again, it's more of an optical thing, in a way that allows you enough wiggle room. So when she said, oh, he's a criminal, I could argue her on that. I could say, yeah, there's a lot of allegations of him being a criminal. I wouldn't, the allegations that, or the things he's accused of, I certainly wouldn't put past him with the way he treats women and views women, etc. Sure. But we just don't know for sure until the court of law has reached a full conclusion, until the verdict is in. Now, it's true that that does not determine truth, but as far as debating and defending yourself and defending your claim as far as in the media and avoiding anything like defamation, you need to be aware of how that works. Right now, these allegations seem substantial. Right now, there's a lot of creepy shit that's come out, all of which seems to be right in line with Andrew Tate's behavior. That's the kind of response that is the same thing she said, kind of, other than saying he is a criminal. Seems like he could be a criminal. That's a better approach.
Well, every time he opens his mouth, he finds a way to denigrate women. Are you like, what, his cousin?
No, he's a misogynist, very misogynistic.
He's a misogynist.
Yeah.
Like, no, he's a criminal. You should never, like, don't.
I feel sorry for her because, like, I get it. And that's how a lot of people talk. They're like, just every time this guy opens his mouth, he's lying. Like, but when someone says stuff like this, when you are on this show, you've got to be more prepared. That's like the number one test is like, because I do it too. If somebody came on my channel and was like, Hunter, you're always defensive. I know I can get defensive sometimes. I know I can sometimes be too defensive. If I saw that, the first thing I would say still is, well, when? What exactly are you referring to? Maybe my defensiveness in that case was actually justified. When? And if they're like, you know, just like every time you open your mouth, everybody, me included, everyone in chat would be like, okay, this guy's a LL, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just making stuff up. He doesn't even know why he thinks this. So, like, Andrew Tate is misogynistic. If I'm gonna say this, or like, do you think he's sexist? I would say yes, because I know I definitely think that. And then if they said why, I would be like, well, give me a minute, because he said a lot of crazy shit I want to sort through. The thing that at least comes to my mind is him saying how women are property. That one is pretty, just a smidge, little yikesy, you know. But I can't really remember that much right now because I wasn't planning on talking about Andrew Tate. But if I was asked that, I still at least know like something. Like I can still think of something. I would not be like, just every time the guy opens his mouth. Because then they'd be like, what about this one quote where he says, no, men need to respect women. You said every time he opens his mouth. He opened his mouth and didn't say. They can take it a bad faith direction. You put yourself in a position where it's harder for you to argue.
So how many boosters you got?
All of them.
That's crazy. Okay, that makes sense.
Good.
Got it.
All of them.
Pfizer, Moderna?
Like, science is science, Moderna. I got all.
Fuck yeah,
Trust the
bro.
science.
Hell yeah, boys.
Science is science. It doesn't matter if we like it. It doesn't matter if we agree with it.
Hey.
It's science.
It is.
I wanted to apologize about what I said earlier.
Don't worry.
I didn't know you were a fellow vaxxer as well. Seriously, I was trying to just get you in character.
This is making me so uncomfortable. They are all anti-vax. They're literally just trolling her. It's literally like they're trolling her and they're like, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were like a fellow vaxxer. Haha. Haha. While everyone in chat's like, she's actually falling for it. She's on your show, first time meeting you. She doesn't know your dynamic. It's harder to tell if you're being sarcastic. What? These guys, dude, they are such scum. This is not a sincere apology at all.
If I weren't, it would be okay to disrespect
Yeah,
someone
because I don't mess
nowhere.
with the non-vaxxers. The fact that you're like 8x boosted.
I love that. He's trying to troll her, and even she's like, what? Like, if I wasn't, like, you can't respect me unless I'm this way? You can't respect me unless I think this thing? She's, like, even owning them and using their own logic, and it's just being missed on them because they're so stupid.
It actually, now we're allies.
You have a long way to go before I can call you my ally, but I
have to
will
learn how to cry like
I
you.
will take an apology.
If you can refer me maybe to a course, we'll have the agent.
I'll teach you.
Just refer
He's
me to-
being so demeaning, and she is just rolling it right off. Holy shit. Where is she getting angry? I have like 6 minutes left. I better see some anger here. So far, this is literally frat bros. Almost like well, they have harassed her at some points by calling her a bitch and stuff like that. So harassing a woman, like negging a woman, trying to get a rise out of her for content. And they post this thinking like, yeah, look at that stupid feminist comedian. It just goes to show that these guys and their audience don't care about the facts or the truth. She's a woman. So she's bad. She's a woman. So troll. LOL. Anything you say to her, you're disrespectful to her, you're rude, you're trolling her, you're lying to her, you're calling her a bitch. Who cares? She's a woman. She's dumb because she's a woman. There's no behavior that these guys could do that their audience would find to be wrong or not justified because in their mind, woman bad. That's why they're virgin incels. That's why they hang out on 4chan all day. That's why they can tell you all the different color schemes of the built-in profile photos on Reddit, but they don't know what grass looks like. This is why. These people are pathetic.
I'll teach you.
Just refer me to like a crime course.
I'll teach you.
Okay, thank you.
Great.
No, guys, this is not a scene. This is real life. So don't disrespect us. Don't disrespect.
Guys, breaking news. I just got an apology. An honest apology from a man.
No. I don't identify as a man.
Oh, sorry.
She's destroying them. And then they go back to the 2011 era joke. I don't identify as a man. Seriously, though, I think this guy identifies as retarded. He should go to special ed, okay? Like, if you... Listen, here's the thing. New rule. I have a new rule that I'm saying now, okay? Hunter's 10 Commandments, Rule 1. If somebody does the annoying identify thing, always bring it back harder, okay? You look like you should really identify as retarded because there's no way you're serious about that. Always bring it back way harder, okay? Stamp out the identify as joke, please. It's so old.
Identify us. Sorry for assuming. Sorry for assuming.
She's literally trolling them back with all their jokes. It's so funny. They put in quotes, comedian. She's literally trolling them in a subtle way so good that they don't even realize it.
Why do
I'm not that crazy. I'm a they them.
Like it's just
yeah.
Okay,
Basic
I'm sorry.
level.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You present as very masculine. I'm sorry for assuming.
Yeah, it's just like I can be a masculine they them. Can I not?
It's so funny. It's literally what happens when a bunch of frat dude inbreds actually walk out into the real world and have to engage with people. In his head, every liberal is a raging pronoun in bio person who's going to be offended by everything and then start reeing the minute you say anything that like, well, I actually identify this way. They're going to start reeing and then start kissing your feet and begging your forgiveness. In real life, I'm actually they, them. First of all, he was saying it in a way that was so obviously lying. He's so obviously faking it. And then she's like, okay, well, sorry about that, but like you present pretty masculine, you know? What they were expecting. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, the holy grail of non-binary. Oh, the pronouns. Like, no, instead they're just like, oh, sorry, you kind of look masculine.
Yeah, of course you can.
Like, so what, my testosterone levels are through the roof?
You can identify as however you identify as.
Thank you.
That is
Because I
your
thought
right.
when I started shooting up TRT, like I thought it was a little bit homosexual, so I started identifying as a they them.
Wow.
Why would
Is this supposed to be fun? Is this supposed to be funny?
So I started
It's called cringe humor and it's art. It can be art, but if you are doing it in a way to actually demean somebody, in this case, he's shitting now on trans people, he is shitting on gay people, he's shitting on the girl there, and he's doing it under this smug, obvious, like, sarcastic guise of like, well, I'm actually a good liberal, It's very much like a pussy-ass bitch move where he doesn't have to commit. Oh, well, I'm actually a they, them. Was he kidding? Was he not? I don't know, man. Maybe identify serious. He never has to commit to anything because he's a weaselly little bitch.
Wow.
Why would you assume it's homosexual?
Yeah.
Why would
It's
you?
like, you know, like butt stuff.
Oh.
Is this how it is to be friends with this guy? Derek! Get out of here, Derek. We told you. Stop sneaking in here talking about butt stuff, Derek. You know, it feels like homosexual, you know, like butt stuff. I'm never going to get over the guy trolling desperately to the point that he's willing to literally just start randomly shouting butt stuff because he's so insecure about maybe looking or seeming gay. This guy is probably gay.
I didn't know
You're not
that.
judging
I
me
mean,
for
he
that,
has
are you?
Nah, about
you
that.
have.
Because that's a thank you.
Give me a hug, bro. I'm sorry about
You
that.
want. You are the person.
One nation,
be the person
unite.
you are.
Yeah, one nation.
Be the
and go.
person
Show
you
your
are.
true skin.
So who are you voting for this year?
Huh?
Who are you voting for this year?
This is painful, finally.
I am here on a work visa.
Who would you vote
I
for?
would vote for Biden 100%.
Dude, she's the one.
Like,
Just Trump's racist.
Trump is.
Thank you. Oh my.
Trump is
Is this the trolling content? We all don't really think this thing, but this one person does. So let's lie to them and pretend we actually think the same thing as them so they get really hyped up. And then we can record it and secretly laugh at them. Every facet of everything these guys do just screams that they are an insecure man baby.
If I could, I would put Hillary in office. We need a woman in office.
Third term.
Are you? He's just saying that to make.
No,
to me.
what?
Do you believe that?
Are you kidding me? All he watches is the news, bro. CNN every time I walk into his house.
Okay, sorry. My first impression of you is you calling me a bitch. I'm sorry for.
They're gaslighting her now. This is not even funny anymore. This is just gaslighting.
You're going a character, and then I noticed that I offended you. But now I feel like everything I say you don't even believe anymore.
No, because before you do that, you have to like warn me, like, hey, I'm gonna be like super disrespectful and super mean.
I don't
like,
take time to get in when I get in. It just snaps, you know.
Okay, fine.
Anyways, that's it. Appreciate that.
Hold on. Alleged victim's brutal injury of the photo. Huh. A woman claims an unprovoked attack by YouTube star Vitally. Oh. When was this? 2020. The creepy pervert who's gaslighting a woman, lying to her, and treating her as if he could just get her if he wanted her, as if she's an object, has been accused of beating the shit out of a woman. He was arrested April 12th for allegedly assaulting a woman in Miami Beach while she was jogging by herself. She told cops he jumped out and tackled her, then proceeded to punch her in the head and chest. As far as we can tell, they didn't know each other. Oh my God, he literally attacked a random woman. He probably was going to try to rape her. She required stitches above her right eye. Her eyeball was bloodied, and the area around her eye socket was badly bruised and swollen. Look at that eyeball. Oh my God. He said he was high on something. Interesting. Interesting how the guy who demeans women and views women as objects, when his inhibitions are a little lower, he beats the shit out of women and abuses women and treats them the same way that you would treat an object. He's facing a criminal charge of felony aggravated battery for the incident, and now he's also facing a lawsuit from the girl. She's suing him for battery, assault, and infliction of emotional distress, claiming she was ambushed without provocation. According to the suit, I don't even know how to say his name, Vitally, I guess, jumped out from behind bushes and punched her from behind, tackled her to the ground, and while straddling her, savagely punched and beat her mercilessly with a closed fist about the head, face, and body until her screams for help were heard by neighbors. This guy seems really awkward and creepy and weird with women. Literally, 4 years ago, he's accused of that shit. Oh my God.
Yes, I would 100% work for Biden because he respects people for who they are, and he understands that immigrants are not a liability and not a burden.
Open up the borders.
We are the
So
way.
now also, let's keep in mind, she's already been destroying these guys the entire time. Now she is in the presence of an accused attacker. She is in his presence in his house, chilling with him and still memeing back at him and roasting the fuck out of him. She's actually like the unironic girl boss here, not the like cheesy, annoying Karen that everybody actually hates. She's like legitimately the girl boss. Just chill, whatever, doesn't care, and letting all this shit roll right off of her shoulders. She's handling this great.
Immigrants all across
Let
the world,
all the immigrants in.
country,
Right.
in any other country, is how you build a society and
Right.
make it better, richer, more cultured.
Yo.
More culture. We need less white people.
we need
Just get rid of them.
we need more culture, period.
Yes.
And however.
So this is just troll bait. Honestly, I think that there's something even more nuanced here that we could learn even more so. So the guy before, so they're gaslighting her and they're trolling her. Before, when they were trolling her and being an asshole to her, it was being up in her face, calling her a bitch, right? She asserted her boundaries and said no. So what do they go to now? What's their next thing? It is to still get the same result. In this case, it's content, but you can think of it in really anyway, and that's when it gets very disturbing and creepy. They then decided to be deceptive about it and manipulative. So it's not going to work to be up in her face saying, do it for me, you're going to give this to me. So now we're going to do the manipulative, actually, I'm on your side, I agree with you, haha, to hopefully get her roped into a place where now you have the control and once again get the same result. It shows, or more so, it betrays their internal thought process in a really disturbing way, and it exposes them for how dangerous they think about shit.
Wherever that culture presents, wherever that culture is coming from, that is what we need here. White or Caucasian.
Caucasian. Wait, did you ask? It's a good question. Please tell me, you're gonna hit all the jackpot probably.
Oh my God, I'm so
Did you get the monkeypox too?
Did I get the what?
Monkeypox vaccine. I did. Monkeypox.
I don't know what that is. Was there one where those that they give you when you're a baby?
She's like a comic. She's not even in on the vaccine stuff. She's like, oh wait, is that like one of them that you get as a baby? I feel bad for this girl now. Aw. She's like assuming good faith from them, and she's kind of getting trolled a little bit here. I mean, she's handling it fantastically, but I feel bad for her. Like, she's still assuming good faith, and these guys have proven everything totally the contrary. Sneako is not best friends hanging out with somebody who's a vicious pro-vax liberal who's non-binary. No, of course he's not. But I don't think she knows a lot about this space, because if she's like, is that the one you get as a baby? She doesn't know about vaccines. They're literally trying to put her in a position where she doesn't even know what's going on, just so she can say something dumb so that they can then dunk on her and get the dumb woman wrecked clip.
The recent one.
I didn't know there was a recent one. Let me go get it.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
okay, sorry.
You have to hurry.
Oh, is that the one with the recent epidemic in Latin America?
Yes,
Or like the,
yes.
Yeah, actually, oh my God, I have a picture where I had a breakout.
I don't wanna-
Yeah, I had a picture where I still have a breakout. That's why I'm wearing a hoodie.
Too much.
What if he was like, yeah, I actually have a picture of this one girl that had a massive breakout. See, it's a picture of a woman with her eye all swollen, punched up, bloody, and disgusting, all stitches everywhere. He's like, yeah, this contrary to rumors, she actually got the monkeypox.
Too much information.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
She's singing now. She's comfortable
Oh,
now.
your voice warmed up.
Wait, did you touch her earlier?
Yeah.
Do I have monkeypox now? Oh my God, no.
No, I really broke.
I just assumed you were fully vaccinated.
I am fully vaccinated for COVID. Oh. I am not monkeypox.
I'll show
I
you.
didn't even know that one was.
I'll show you my
together.
monkeypox.
I don't want to see it.
No.
I want to see your rash. Please don't make
No,
me.
it's not a rush. I had bubbles on my.
I'm doing a job, but
I just know it. He would be like, yeah, so let me show you this. Like, do you want to see how I got like this monkeypox outbreak? Yeah, sure. Yeah, so it was on my dick. And then he would put the phone right up to you.
He's just insistent.
Look at that. Isn't that crazy?
okay. Wait.
These guys are
This is
disrespectful.
20 years. 20
She's saying she doesn't want to see the picture of an outbreak. Some people are really grossed out by that too. Like, for some people, it's like, well, pretty much everybody doesn't want to get sexual stuff in their face, obviously. But like, anything really. It could be like, yeah, look, dude, like my kid like got shit on the wall. Some people are like, oh, that's funny. Other people are like, that's so gross, I don't even want to look at it.
years of med school. I attended the Gray's Anatomy School of Medicine. Have prepared me for this moment.
Yes,
Okay, you can call me Dr. Rencel now.
I will.
Okay, let me see it. I can see it now.
Yeah. Oh, you can see it now.
Yeah, no, I needed like.
You needed a moment.
She's being funny. She's honestly being really funny here and like just memeing around, and that they're the ones falling for it. They like think she's all sensitive and offended.
Holy shit!
Yeah. It took like 3 weeks to get by. Yeah. Until I had. Then I.
That was like a medical disorder, you know?
No. I got a shot for it and went away. But yeah, this is crazy, bro.
Are you sure that's what it was?
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Are you sure that's
Yeah, it was monkeypox, yeah.
How'd you get it? Do you know how you get it?
Yeah, I engaged at this gay brothel where I mean, I have a girlfriend, so it was for research purposes, and
Is it like skin?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm trisexual. I did squirrel. Yeah, it's like a.
Everybody does sometimes.
Did the squirrel consent?
I don't know. Anyways, you're great. Thank you.
oh, she's starting to talk about consent. All right, that concludes this interview. Get her off the camera. She's literally reiterating the importance of consent. Get her out of here right now. She's all right. Check off the list. Oh, she values consent. Okay. Maybe we can check the next woman for the interview who may want to be our victim.
Thank you.
Thank you so
No, we gotta. No, you're not. We gotta. The producer says we gotta move
We
the
would
movie.
love to have you longer.
Yeah.
Everybody watching should know that these people don't run. Nobody you see on camera runs the show. It's always the
Designers
producer.
behind the scene.
How do they think this is a joke? They talk about the Matrix and being controlled by like the larger industries and how it's all the Matrix and break out of the Matrix. She is literally telling their entire audience right now that they are controlled by the Matrix because they're trying to get her off the show. Who knows why? Maybe the producer did say that. She's literally calling them out for being controlled by the Matrix. They're a sellout. The producer says I have to do this now. Yeah, f off, dude. I thought you make your own content. I thought you're not controlled by the Matrix. Oh man, she's like, she's being funny, and because her goal here isn't to like roast them and destroy them, which mine would be, but like she's like almost accidentally at times just like wrecking them.
He tells them what to do. It was great to meet you guys.
Yeah.
It was a fun day.
Thank you so much.
Seriously.
You're
I could
fine.
hear in the tone. I could tell from the tone of her voice she didn't mean that. She was like, "It was great meeting you guys."
Tall.
Can we hug out our previous?
I will allow it because I am
She
so
consents.
thoughtful and understanding. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
I will hopefully see you soon.
Are you singing?
I am.
Okay. Okay.
That was a funny one.
I came here for a job.
Did you learn that pause from Borat?
What?
From Borat, that pause.
I learned that pause from being a comic, guys.
Okay.
Oh my God, the next one.
Can you tell me right now, how does the audience watch this and think this is anything else than like when you see in like sitcoms and shows where it's like the creepy losers who don't know how to talk to women that are all like, yo, like, wait, are you like single? The only difference is these guys have a camera and the loser nerds are like a trope. That's the only difference. They're doing the thing. Are you, yo, really quick, are you single? Oh, that's good comedic timing. Damn. I mean, a woman can't really be funny. So, like, did you learn that by watching this movie?
It's coming with a G-string. Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
What the?
Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much. I haven't looked at chat in a while.
We're coming to the show Monday.
I like how it's supposed to be the comedian gets angry. First of all, the comedian never got angry even once. Second of all, she just left, and their reaction was angry. Oh my God, this girl. Oh, they were the one who was mad. It should have been called Vitally and Sneako Get Angry because they can't manipulate female comedian. Dude. Oh my God. Could you, okay, here's the thing too, like, I've done the troll thing like occasionally, like, okay, so if like I was debating a conservative, right? There was this one time this guy said that we shouldn't have like courts or a jury. It should all be up to like the local communities to make justice related decisions. It was something really stupid. And I said, okay, so how would you feel about like a community that gets together, maybe like, I don't know, like a conglomeration of people that know the person accused, and then they listen to both sides of the evidence and the defense, and then this group of people that knows the person accused kind of has to decide whether or not that person's guilty or innocent. And he was like, yeah, I kind of think that's a good idea. Now, if I had stopped it there and was like, LOL, ha ha ha, then it would have just been deceptive, like for no reason. But then what I said is, that's a jury, dude. What? Like, it wasn't like a deceptive thing of like lying to them to get clicks and that's it. It was that like when you frame it differently, they're actually okay with the thing they just said they weren't okay with. And it was far more of an actual rhetorical thing where it's like, I'm trying to get to the bottom of what you really think here. They never did that. They never were like, yeah, like, aren't the boosters great, right? Like, no side effects, right? Haha. And if she was like, yeah, no, there's never any side effects. And they were like, look, all kidding aside, like, I'm not actually a big fan of the vaccine. I feel like there are a lot of side effects. Like, doesn't it ever worry you that this happened? Like, they could have even done it that way to like draw out the person, because even that might be like arguably a little deceptive. But again, if you're in a debate, it's a little different, your approach with rhetoric and how you're going about with optics and navigating this, as opposed to like a one-on-one personal conversation. But long story short, a woman comedian came on here, literally clapped back to every stupid thing they said, subtly dissed the fuck out of them in such a well done way, in a subtle way, that she literally ruined them in front of their own fans and on their own stream without the people getting wrecked even realizing they were getting wrecked. I mean, that was honestly amazing. Well done. I was honestly expecting to see her get really mad and hear them say a bunch of like, well, they did say a bunch of inappropriate sexual stuff, but I was expecting her to get very upset and frustrated from there, but instead she handled it very, very well. But there you guys have it. That's Sneako. He got obliterated when he debated me. He gets obliterated apparently just having a simple conversation with a woman. Poor guy, man. Poor guy. This is what happens when you have daddy issues.